What up, yo? Luna the Bright One here. This is my first video that I'm going to put up on YouTube under the suggestion of people that I speak with and, come across and work with and so on and so forth. They say, since you've got so much to say, might as well say it. Say it online, tell people about it. So I said, sure, I will. I guess I will. I don't even know where to start, so this is going to be a kind of a mumbo jumbo kind of video, and then I'll go from there. I'm going to assume that I have subscribers eventually, so I'm going to act like I have them, because when you visualize, you realize. See what you want in the future, get what you want in the future. All about that. So I can go on about, let's see, I would say Ormus would be one thing. Astral projection. By the way, everything that I say in all my videos, I have experience with. And if I don't have experience with it, I'll let you guys know and I'll say, hey, I know somebody who's gone through this, or somebody told me a story, or one thing or another. Otherwise, if I don't say that, then you can assume that I've experienced it. But of course, I will let everyone know that I've experienced it by saying it. I also wanted to talk about aliens. Ooh, yes. And how many different races there are. How many different races there are. Just the reptile race alone. My goodness, how many there are. And they're not all bad. Actually, there's only a couple that are bad. Most of them are good and, pretty decent and chilling like you or me, and basically want to live their life like you or me. So I want to go over that. I also want to go over, oh, my neighbor's home. I also want to go, well, not necessarily go over, but talk about maybe even ghosts. Oh my God, ghosts. Maybe remote viewing. Maybe that astral projection and remote viewing could be kind of in the same area. Because again, I've had experience with everything. Well, maybe not everything. I don't think everything, but a lot of things. And I'll talk about those things that I've had experience with. I think I kind of want to start with aliens and the multiverse of aliens. I don't know if I want to call them all aliens because, sounds kind of rude. It's almost like being prejudiced, if there is such a thing with an alien conversation. So there's a ton of reptiles. There's angels, there's demons, there's, my God, I don't even know the names of like most of them. I don't think they even really have names. There's like lava people. There's plenty of humanoids, and some of the humanoids even have like, they put mud on their skin, which is pretty interesting because actually there's a tribe, I don't believe it's in Africa, don't quote me on that, but I think it is a tribe in Africa that put mud on their skin so that they don't get a sunburn, which is actually pretty smart considering regardless of your color, you still get some type of sunburn. But yes, there's humanoid types, there's even angels with wings, angels without wings, yes. And generally, if I'm to recall right, the ones that are royal have the wings and the ones that are not don't. Doesn't mean they're any more or less special. Only those who like statuses believe that they would be more special than others. And none of us are more special than others, regardless of who we are. So there's very tall ones. There's also very minute ones, like even 6-inch tall ones. I mean, you can call them fairies if you'd like. Some are, I think, fairies are the ones with the wings. The pixies are the ones without the wings. My kid knows way better than I do in that regard. I'm going to actually go over that with her just to verify, and then I can tell you guys in another video whether or not that is correct. Again, though, also comment below. Let me know what your opinions are on these things. I've had experiences with both, but I don't remember because they're very particular about their names, if pixies are the ones with the wings or without the wings. Of course, there's gnomes. We all know about those. There's also things that might be in the same genre as gnomes, but may not be gnomes. They're like kind of looking like it. Matter of fact, the best description would be Leonardo da Vinci's drawings of the weird creatures. Yeah, those. By the way, Leonardo da Vinci disappeared for 2 years, and he probably was chilling with those people. Just saying. That was my opinion. I don't have experience with Leonardo that I know of. Could have been another life. Who knows? But right now, I don't think so. I'm in my car, and the neighbor just came home, so I don't want to be too super friggin' loud, and some people don't believe. And some people don't know, so that's just how it is. Oh, and by the way, with the things that I do say, of course I will answer anybody's question. Even if you come at me all crazy like, I'll still answer your question, because everybody has a program running around here or there and everywhere. Oh, and one of the biggest things is I see dead people. Actually, no, I don't see them. I don't see them, but I see them. And not only do I see them, but I do talk to the ancestors of people. That's another thing they suggested I do. I do readings. But my readings don't consist of, oh, am I going to be rich? Or, oh, am I going to get a lover? Or, yeah. That's not me. I'll leave that up to the psychic people. I just talk to the ancestors, and they give me messages, and I pass on those messages to you. So I'm not quite sure. I've never done it this way before in video terms or YouTube terms, but if anybody's interested, hey, hit me up. Leave a comment below. I'll leave my email, and I'll leave my Facebook, and I'll leave my Instagram. You guys are more than welcome to contact me that way as well. I have Messenger and like that. But I don't do, Twitter. So at least just for now I don't. I just have all the other ones. But let's see. I was starting to talk about aliens and the different races. So the ones I've come across are definitely the ones I've said. Oh, and we also have, they definitely wanted me to tell you this. Sasquatch are only the smaller version of the Wookiees. Yes, the Wookiees are the ones that I talk to the most. Actually, they're the ones that I, talk to more. The Sasquatch are a little bit more shy. Didn't know they can do a little bit of dancing, though. That was kind of cool. That was interesting to see. Not so much rhythm, but hey, whatever the hell. Whatever floats your boat. So there's that. They're a little bit more shy. They tend to come in and out of, kind of like phasing in and out, mostly in forest areas, because it's easier to hide. Okay, my neighbor just gave me my mail. So it's easier to hide, so they phase in and out through the trees and such. The Wookiees don't come here generally at all. They are super huge. One's super huge. They're the best. They have the biggest hearts, and they're the fiercest fighters. Speaking of fighters, you've got, of course, we all know the raptors. They are fierce fighters. Yeah, they used to eat humans, back in the day, and it's almost like everybody ate humans back in the day. Really. It's almost like everybody freaking ate humans back in the day. And now they see the light, and they see the error of their ways, and now they work with us. And this also can be confirmed and verified, or at least verified enough, with Carrie Cassidy and Captain Mark Richards, I believe is his name. Look at those interviews, and you can tell he actually talks to them apparently. And that's about all I'm going to divulge about that. They only want very little information about them out, at least for now. And then who else wants me to talk about them? Oh, we've got like Ashana Dean. Okay, so she's a part of the, what do you guys call yourselves? The Guardians? Okay, so they call themselves the Guardians. They're like super tall ones, but they're also like white. I want to say white skin, but they're not really skin. It's kind of, I don't know, it's weird how to describe it and explain it. Their souls, a lot of bad things happen to them. Look at also Carrie Cassidy, Ashiana Dean, her interviews, and she'll explain about the Guardians and such. Most of them are good, but then again, you've got those that are not. Just like in every group, you've got an asshole, and then you've got good people. So that's basically with all groups. Some groups have obviously more assholes than not, and then others, are good ones. So with kind of continuing, okay, then that's the Guardians. they say that they're also here to help and everything, and from what I've seen and spoke to with them, so far they are. As long as we're here helping Earth and helping the people that are for the Earth, not every person, but just the people that are for the Earth and the animals, then I'm all for it. Anybody going against the heart, I'm definitely not for you. And you're definitely not for me. That's for sure. Just want to say, just gotta say. It's all about the Earth. So I don't want to make this too super long. Okay, so reptiles, we got those. Oh, we got some that go there inner Earth. Very, very, very interesting ones on inner Earth. Yeah, they've got beautiful hair, by the way. Some of them do, and there's a lot of I don't want to say it's too much, but there's a lot of electricity that goes on with a lot of these reptiles. Some of them their hair, some of them their heads, some of them their, I call them spindly things, which are what Dracos have too, but theirs is not electric. By the way, Dracos, they look a lot like the ones on the movie Predator. They do. However, they're gaseous, so they don't walk on here. And if they do, they're in their own gaseous little, I'd say, hut. I don't know why hut comes to mind, but it looks kind of like a hut when they're walking in here with that. But it's very freaking rare. Plus, their reign has come to an end anyways. So, I talked to them as well, yeah. Very interesting. Anybody have any questions about that? I'd be glad to say things. There, of course, are a couple of things that I'm not going to be able to say, and then I may not have an answer for some other ones, but I do have answers for some of those as well. Okay, so we got those, and then we've got obviously the reptilians, the ones that look like tall-ass snake people. 9 out of 10 of those bitches, yeah, motherfuckers ain't good, yo. Don't like them, don't need them, don't want them here. Just saying, don't. Plus, I like the whole don't this, don't that from, I'm going to kick that off to Fleur Brun. I believe I'm saying it right. I hope so, girl. My Caribbean sister. I'm half Puerto Rican. Yes, ma'am. So I give you props on that one. Oh, I wish I remember the saying that you always say. Won't stop, won't quit, something or another like that. But girl, I give you props. You're doing what we all need to be doing. So good for you, and I am subscribed to yours. Oh, speaking of, subscribe to my channel. Hey, why not? See my face, hear some things, answer some questions, maybe do some readings. Also, I make Ormus, but I'm not selling it yet. I'm not sure I want to sell it. I'm going to do Ormus